Hey guys, this is your captain speaking, and welcome to another Rev Says Desu video. Let's subscribe and give it a like. Snow White co-stars can't stand each other. I think they're talking about that Rachel Ziegler and Gal Gadot. Rachel Ziegler is pro-Palestine. Gal Gadot is from the IDF. Because she's Israeli, and I believe that. I think. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, but every single person from Israel must serve the army, if I'm not mistaken. And she was even an instructor there. Imagine you go to boot camp and your instructor is the freaking Wonder Woman. God. Okay, let's Rev. Before that, Gal Gadot is reportedly annoyed by the drama surrounding the live-action Snow White movie film. A source says she enjoyed filming. She was fine with Rachel Ziegler, but they are not friends. They have nothing in common. They did a job together, and that's it. The source also added they have a huge age gap and a very different political view. Yeah, because Gal Gadot is a professional. She can work with somebody without necessarily agreeing with that person.
It is seemingly impossible for the crew at the Snow White live-action adaptation to go a single day without a new controversy.
Woo! More content for me!
Gal Gadot is reportedly annoyed by the drama surrounding the live-action Snow White film. Of course, she is the evil queen who is apparently so jealous of the stunning good looks of Snow White, as played by Rachel Ziegler here. So let's see the article they're referring to. It's from People Still Around in the year 2025. That's kind of amazing.
Yeah, I thought with the Trump election, people would just disappear, but I guess I'm wrong. We are giving them money now.
All right, let's see the headline. Gal Gadot and co-star Rachel Ziegler have nothing in common as tension surrounds Snow White release. Exclusive sources for this article. Sources tell People that the Snow White co-stars have a huge age gap and very different political views. Well, the very obvious one that we mentioned the other day is that Rachel Ziegler is very pro-Palestine, and Gal Gadot,
as I said,
is very pro-Israel. In fact, she spoke before the ADL about tensions rising over this issue and targeting of Jewish individuals. So clearly, politically speaking, they are very opposed, but there also seems to be an age gap and generational tension between the two. I'm not too surprised. Like, discarding all the stuff with the conflicts between Israel and Palestine, we also have two people who seem to be very different, and they're in very different stages.
Yeah, for me, Gal Gadot is a much more mature person, to be pretty blunt with you. She can work with anybody, and she's lovely. You see her interviews, and she's a professional. Rachel Ziegler has that kind of, oh my god, the world hates me. She's a bit of a teenager, the annoying part of the teenager. Remember when she was at the strikes, the Hollywood strikes, saying, "Oh, if I'm going to dress as a Disney princess, I want to be paid for every single second that is on streaming." I never saw Gal Gadot saying that. Maybe Gal Gadot agrees with that point of view, but she's mature enough to not show that, to not show intrigue. Right before your movie right before your movie releases, because that's going to make people not want to watch your movie. Who would have thought?
Of their lives, and based on the public interactions from Rachel Ziegler, she seems like someone who is very difficult to deal with. I don't think that's a very crazy thing to say.
What I mean, that's weird thing to say, Rev.
As you can see, tensions surrounding Disney's Snow White remake may extend to stars Rachel Ziegler and Gal Gadot, according to sources. while noting that Ziegler is 23. A source tells
Oh my god, she's the same age as me. I don't know if that means I'm annoying or if I'm old spirited. Oh well, maybe a little bit of both. I'm quite annoying actually.
people that the actress has nothing in common with Gal Gadot, a mom of 4 kids. On top of that, their political views differ, adding to the tension. Continues the source. Reps for Ziegler and Gadot did not respond to people's requests for comment. Why? Can't imagine why. But going further here.
Well, I'm not surprised that Gal Gadot reps didn't answer, but I'm surprised that Rachel did not answer. She's like a nuclear bomb of opinion. Come on, Rachel, say something.
Ziegler and Gadot and the filmmakers are expected to attend the movie's Los Angeles premiere at the El Capitan Theater tomorrow, March 15th, which was obviously yesterday. Ziegler and Gadot have appeared at multiple events in the past to promote their long-delayed film. And a source familiar with the situation told People Gadot was never supposed to be in Spain and was instead doing a press release in New York. This isn't like a stay away from me situation. The sources said of the stars' dynamic. They were at the Oscars together. Yeah, we saw them at the Oscars together. We covered this on the main channel. It was super awkward. They wouldn't look at each other.
No, yeah, they didn't look at each other. They didn't interact with each other in a natural way. They were getting close to the Oblivion characters interacting with each other.
There was clear tension between the two, and it just wasn't very good for them. A third source also pointed out that the two co-stars have a huge age gap and very different political views. The Israeli-born Gadot, who served in the Israeli Defense Forces, which is required when you turn 18, has advocated...
Yeah, like Rep says, it's required. But, yeah, I believe the age gap is something that is really important. Something about myself. I remember when I started my journey through medical school, I had the experience of... How can I say this in a very good manner? I had the experience of seeing death. In medical school, I was accompanying some doctors, and I saw for the first time a person dying in front of me. I wasn't involved. I was just watching because I was very, very early on my career, my studies, but it was shocking. And I saw my professor dealing with that, and then getting up and going to the other patient. There was a bus accident, and there were a lot of people hurted, and even me, I was trying to help. The nurses were shouting and saying, "Oh, do this, do that, go pick that thing up." And there are some things in life that change you. I was really immature before that, and now I think I grew up a little bit. I found a new respect. It's the same thing when you have a son. When you have a son, your job is not just your job. It's what sustains your family. I heard my father saying this. Oh, before I had you, I could just get up and get out of a job, but then I got married, and I had a son, and I had you and your brother. So now I had to take more shit up, and I think this is a thing that changes a lot for a person.
For the release of Israeli hostages, while Ziegler has voiced support on social media for Palestine amid the ongoing conflict in Gaza. And that's pretty much what we already assumed. There's big tension between these two. And here's that photo from the Oscars, them awkwardly together. Yeah, this film just can't go a day without any added controversy. And clearly the tension between these two is something that we should have expected, but now is being further encouraged by these sources.
Oh yeah. Oh, no. No, this is for another time. But yeah, no, it is what Reb says. These news stations.
Years ago,
No, Sean had not now. What he said, it's really true. These news stations, they know what to say to get people to get their actress to say stuff that people are not going to like. That's why I believe they did not do something on Britain, because they were afraid that Rachel would say something for the British media because they are from the same political sphere. And they know because they want to get clicks. And what's the best way to do clicks? Is to make the actress say something stupid. But yeah, guys, leave your comments down below, and Captain out!